Hold on. Smart water. Okay, I'm in the mood for making videos. So, this video is gonna be my big box horror collection. Basically, my horror movies that are in clamshell cases, I guess. You know, the big cases. And I should start off with the MPIs. The MPI Gorgon collection right here. The Frankenstein 80. See, Gorgon. And wait. What the fuck? Night of the Bloody Apes. That's classic. Very gory. And they had like animal surgery and they passed it off as like human surgery in this movie. I think that's how it went. She Beast. Evil never dies. I got this one. Death Dream. Death Dream. Death Dream. Check that out. This is Makeup Effects by Tom Savini. That is, I think this is one of his first movies that he made. And the effects in the movie is pretty creepy. At the end, when the guy started rotting away, his face started rotting away. That's pretty cool. I have this, Of the Dead. The reason why I bought this movie is because they didn't have any more of the Faces of Death was all sold out at the video store that I found this at. So I bought this because it's the closest thing I could get to Faces of Death. And this one is it's like Faces of Death, but it goes around the world and shows different cultures of how they deal with death. So that's the Gorgon movies. These are my TWE horror movies here. Call Murders. Guess who's in it? Guess who's in it? Who's that? Who's that? John Candy. What the fuck is he doing in a horror movie? John. Look at the John Candy. The Night. God Screamed. It's another TWE movie. They didn't just release horror movies. I mean, they didn't just release ninja movies and kung fu movies. They released horror movies too, and action movies. Really crappy action movies. This has to be in everybody's collection, pretty much. I would like I used to see like pictures of people's collections of their video collections, and almost all of them have this movie, Monster Dog. I think it's like a must for a horror collector's um, for horror video collection. Gotta have Monster Dog. I don't know why. Every horror fan has to have this movie. And I met Alice Cooper about I think 4 months ago or so. He was in CVS and he was shopping, and I saw him at the cashier, and I said, "Hey, Alice Cooper," and he was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he liked my November Fire shirt that I have. I drink your blood, I eat your skin. He's like, "Hey, I've seen that movie. I think I have that." And I was like, "Yeah, it's a good movie, man." So Alice Cooper liked my November Fire T-shirt, and it would have been cool if I had this on me at the time and said, "Hey, can I get your autograph?" And if he saw it, it would be like, "Oh man, I haven't seen this in a long time." That would have been cool. Uh, Demons of Ludlow. This is a weird movie. It's about this town is cursed by this pirate or colonial guy or whatever. He cursed these people and the organ brought them back from the dead. It's crazy shit. Motel Hell. This is a must for anybody's collection too. You gotta have Motel Hell in your collection. Murder by Phone. This one is weird too. Like somebody figured out how to. I forget. I haven't seen this movie in a long time, but like people like die by picking up the phones, like just hide, just signal or something, like electrocute them to the phone. Over here. Class Reunion Massacre. This one is a weird movie too. I didn't, there's a lot of killing and shit like that, but I didn't get the idea of the story. Who the priest was a little kid and trapped in something, I don't know, whatever. I just like it for all the killing. Mirrors. It's a voodoo suspense horror movie. I think this has to be in everybody's horror collection too. Like this is a must. Monster Dog and The Ripper has to be in their horror collection. Never seen this movie, and I have it in my collection, so I don't know what it's about. I'll watch it someday. The Eerie Midnight Horror Show. So pictures in the back. This movie is weird. It's an Exorcist ripoff from. It's an Italian Exorcist ripoff, and the way that the woman gets possessed by Satan is Jesus comes alive. He comes off of a cross and he rapes her. Not necessarily raping, because the she was like having fun. But yeah, Jesus comes off the cross and has sex with a girl, and then afterwards she's possessed. Sleep of Death. This movie sucks. Did I have it in my collection? It's kind of. I thought it was supposed to be some kind of a vampire movie, but it turned out to be like a like Sherlock Holmes kind of a deal. And it's supposed to have like some kind of gothic feel to it. I don't like it, but I keep it in my collection anyways. Are these the Prisms? Oh, these are the Prism movies. I only have like 3 Prism movies. Forest. I've seen this one a long time ago. This is the one that the 2 kids are like ghosts. They're like in the forest. That's why they call the movie The Forest. No Place to Hide. No Place to Hide. A Sinister Haunting Tale. This one is cool. It's like The Ripper. It's Night Ripper. It's a direct-to-video movie. Came out in the 80s. I never seen this on the shelf when I was a kid. When it was brand new, it just came out. Stage Fright. This is the German one. It's a slasher movie. It's not the There's another Stage Fright movie where like the kids they kidnap the religious body. I don't know if people seen that movie. I have 3 other movies over here. Not exactly horror. This one is considered horror. Kung Fu Zombie. This is like one of the first movies that I saw that had like the Chinese zombies, Chinese vampire zombies, they hop around, do all that, they hop around and shit, and it's cool. I like this. Classic Kung Fu movies. The guy he fights at the end is some kind of a vampire demon. This one is not horror, but I would consider this kind of like fantasy action, cheesy exploitation. Mistress of the Apes with Jenny Newman. It's Jenny Newman. She's in one other horror movie that I have. I think it is Stage Fright. She's in the other. There's like several Stage Frights that came out, and then she's in the other one where she's like fucking psycho. This last one is not horror too, but I have it in the collection with the horror because it's like, yes, you can consider it horrific in some way. It's a women in prison movie, Condemned to Hell, and this movie has a lot of softcore sex. So that's it for my um my big box horror video collection.